Told us that right now he is living the dream, Mike.
At 6-6 and on the inside of the wild card chase. On the other side, Andy Reid used to be an assist in the conference. Jacksonville plays tomorrow night. Had a couple of inches of snow overnight as the night goes on. Keyshawn Nixon leads the league in case of Super Bowl I. Set for a good one tonight here in Lambeau. And here's the Green Bay
Quad Squad University.
Christian Watson, North Dakota State.
Romeo Dobbs, Nevada.
Mississippi State.
Josh Myers, Ohio State.
John Runyon, Michigan.
Zach Tom.
They remain out with injury.
After the 25-yard line, pitch into the hands of Jaden Reed, the speedster.
Reverse, let's go. First play. Get the ball in the hands of their real playmaker here, Jaden Reed.
Organization, they sort of go, that's the guy that has a little juice.
On 2nd and 1, here's Dillon, finding space to the left. Past 4, including these numbers in Detroit on Thanksgiving Day. Matt's 26th pick in the 2020 draft, getting his first shot to be the guy. Has a man, Christian Watson in the secondary. To the Kansas
back early. Remember the first play of the game against the Detroit Lions on Thanksgiving? Take a deep shot with him. Now you confidence of Jordan Love, literally.
Flipping over to this play. It's an inside run with Dillon. Trying to force. Cook pulls him back.
State, Chris Jones. Mississippi State, Michael Dana, Michigan.
Willie Gay Jr. Start.
Brian Cook, Cincinnati. Jarius Sneed, Louisiana Tech.
Those last 4 games. The gain of to the inside. Good initial surge. This guy is.
And he's right. He is that power back. If Green Bay has been missing anything for this offense, and so they would love to see somebody pick up that slack.
3rd and 2. Switch to this play. Inside run. Didn't say he's from Boston College. Had a good career there. Was a power back.
The feeling that a lot of this Packers crowd sat home and we're.
Pitch Dillon, Henry Pearson, the fullback, leading the way. Right out there to check on a guy who's been very important for this straight game with a dislocated wrist. And they're looking at Drew on the field right now. And that shot sends him down. It's Patrick Taylor shot. Love on the boot. Will flip it out to his tight end, Tucker Kraft. He's got the first.
In control right now. But, Mike, I think it's really important that we talk about the down to their 3rd now. And Jack Cochran, who has played all of 36 moment here in the game. See how they adjust.
The 20, Jaden Reed again on the edge. Not going to get the block, and it is Cochran.
Dot, there's your signal caller, and was able to outrun that time Josh Myers, the center, to get out on the edge.
And 10, and they'll run it with Dillon for about a half.
You know, and the other part of what's happening here we go with the Chiefs tried to substitute, and they went right to the line of scrimmage. Ball, he has to stay while everybody else gets back in the huddle.
LaFleur's going to take a timeout. So they're trying to catch the Chiefs. And Chris, we've seen already, which speaks to what we mentioned about LaFleur's comment. He's in command of this. Green Bay on 3rd and 4. Chiefs break 4. Love throws inside. It's Wicks. 4 games. His 5th round pick has picked it up.
A big guy, a physical presence in there, and understands how to get off the ball with.
It's Dillon with the inside run. Dillon shaken up. To him.
He's the rotational end on the outside. You rush. It's like he took.
Middle linebacker for the Chiefs. This is the longest opening drive. Love fakes. Boot. End zone. Ben Simmons.
Watch Justin Reed over there. He took the bait, and it was and then it was over. That was some drive right there, Mike.
The Packers, Anders Carlson caps it off with the extra point. More than half the court. Sunday Night Football brought to you by Team. Sitting and waiting, Chris. That's an ideal drive led by Jordan Love and the Packers to get this
stake in the ground and said they're ready to go.
6th kickoff return of the year for the Chiefs. And he's shy of the 25.
Isaiah Pacheco, Rutgers.
Scott Moore, Western Michigan.
Marquez Valdez State. Joe Tooney, North Carolina State. Creed Humphrey, Oklahoma.
See this year, 7th on the road. First play. Swung out to Rashee Rice, who's having this year, won his 2nd league MVP last year, but this year behind in those numbers. He won. After faster again, if not, will power his way and get pushed.
When you watch Pacheco play, he has just added that physical element to this and hit you right in the mouth.
First down, Mahomes. Stand on him. Walker and Corey back.
Check and then release out right there against Rashawn Gary, then sneak out in the route.
Here, Mahomes comes back to Pacheco, gets hit hard, and will limit things.
Having to play without Jair Alexander, and that is the one that is going.
Edwards-Helaire is the back in there, and Clyde takes it, and he'll get the first down.
Kenny Clark, UCLA. TJ Slayton Jr., Florida. High school.
Rashawn Gary, Michigan.
Carrington Valentine, Kentucky.
The starters back, but as Chris said, missing Jair Alexander. Mahomes shot in the middle of the field for Kelsey. Incomplete.
He won't chip. He's going to duck and get around out here to work the middle of the field where he's really just so behind him. Just perfect coverage.
That's interference. Offense, number 87. 10-yard penalty. Second down.
Not his hands. Not that time. That time he extended the hands and the official using his big body, create a little separation.
The other tight end is in as well. It's 2nd and 20. Mahomes getting to that penalty yardage as Patrick takes off and runs, as he does so often. 50.
Mahomes understands when this pressure, because of the chip on the outside, we're forced down in
11. Looks hit as he throws in the middle. It's caught.
BS on the outside. He had to basically slide and
right now for the Chiefs, replacing Donovan Smith as Pacheco on the run inside the 10.
And you block down, you working on the outside. This is a Chiefs team. Sometimes he can be too fast getting to the hole. Time that one up perfectly.
KC. Mahomes looking Kelsey's way. Chasing behind. There is Donovan Smith, the 9th-year veteran, on the sideline at the left tackle, protecting Mahomes. He gives to Pacheco, runs left to the
To report the last 2 weeks, this one and the last one with a neck, they've been
intact with that line throughout. But turn it this year for KC. 3rd and goal. In trouble. And a field goal attempt coming.
Is just relentless. Misses the first time, stays with it, comes back, gets
it all season. I guess they're going to let him get it off here. And knock that one at the end of the first quarter here in Green Bay. And now
the City defense.
Bay. It's Love on the throw, and it's Tucker Kraft again.
Effectively with A.J. Dillon. So now you come out on first down. So far, this has been, in my mouth, almost in its entirety.
Give to the hands of Christian Watson, a catch earlier here on the run toward.
But he has been a guy that is a physical presence in the run game.
Right?
We know a little about that.
35. Touchdown Packers! They're 2 for 2 tonight.
Protection here, because this is going to take a long time to get a drastic job by the guys up front, and puts it all by the pressure around him. Little semi-jump pass, and look at the Green Bay.
Baby, they're saying yes right now. 2 for 2 on drives and touchdowns. Raise money in a philanthropic way. Anders Carlson, so many years, his high school days in New Jersey, his college days in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Was known he was running all there, holding the down marker.
He just, we're in the field, or wide receivers fake a pass and have it fake something.
A heavier fall. Inside run, Edwards-Helaire in there, and Clyde, we thought was going to be the big star for the Chiefs in the backfield when he was the Raiders last week.
Yeah, I thought he was doing a little semi-impersonation.
There is Pacheco for the first down. That hole.
I'm going to start on the left side with Joe Thuney and Creed Humphrey. Watch this double team. Big player. There's a whole bunch of people who could run through that.
First and 10. Mahomes is looking at Kelsey. Slides it inside for
a little three-quarter shot at some time. That was almost full sidearm there. Kansas City Chiefs happen to win another world championship.
Kelsey's strolling behind them. They run. Blockers out there for Kelsey. Inside. In front of Kelsey.
50 pounds. You're out there amongst all these 195 or 200. It takes
Chiefs got down deep on the opening drive, had to settle for a field goal. He had a Bowling Green, one of the two in there along with
happening on both sides of the ball here. Like it's this powerful run game.
Second and stepping up, taking off, takes the hit, going back.
Holding. Offense, number 52.
He is a guy who barely made a mistake his first couple. Let's take a look.
It's second and 16. Quickly out for Rice, who gets it.
Like you just sort of stick your hands out. It's a good thing he did, or else Savage would have had.
Mahoder trying to get away again. They comes up in the red zone twice and will force another field goal.
Trying to find Kelsey, but they zone it off on the back.
Harrison Butker from 34 to kick all year. Sacks in the game against the Chiefs this year. It's the reason. Green Bay, he's the backup left tackle. Green Bay rotates their tackles, and James Robinson is 2-minute warning. So 4 drives, 4-time Olympic medalist who is married to the Packers. Second and 8 at the 2-minute warning. Loves throw inside. That is Carter.
Third down right now, and the Green Bay Packers are at it. You just worry about what Patrick Mahomes might put together.
Work it down, 3rd and 3. Protected, Love throws with one.
Pelham, cleats the last time, or not, maybe not the last time, but when he was here once before.
A run with Patrick Taylor. Hit around Green Bay a couple of times, spinning instead.
Everything shifts. Now the Green Bay Packers have the hammer, and
again with Taylor, big space. Patrick Taylor takes it to the re-signed here just a couple of weeks ago, and they keep it running to take a timeout. They are. So Kansas City uses the timeout. The Green Bay Packers, Chris, down at the 32-yard line here with 32 seconds to go.
Edwards and
takes it to the locker room. Up the tunnel this week, as happened Thanksgiving in Detroit. Casey gets the ball.
Thanks, Mike. You know, the Niners stars showed up and showed apple for him.
1st and 10 from the 11. Pacheco. Enagbare
been blowing this game so far. 3 sacks, you talked about it, never happened to Penn because the offensive line almost did too good a job.
2nd and 4 to Rice. Kelsey out there blocking. Rice to the
first down.
Let's watch where Rice is as he's go quick. And Pacheco into the end zone with a penalty marker down. On and off, the officials will confer for a minute.
Foul was by the defense. Illegal substitution, 12 play. The result of the play is a touchdown.
And it's a 2-point.
And we rolling lollipop things.
And with all the confusion, for the first time this year.
Against 2-point plays with Andy Reid in Kansas City.
It's just Pacheco running left. And the Packers defense, Quay Walker, Preston Smith, Darnell Savage over the Holmes Magic. It set up the touchdown run by Pacheco. 14th here in Green Bay. Butker, the kick, Keyshawn, and turns this into a nice return to the 32-yard line. Love and Aaron Rodgers have a lot in common. 2 of the quarterbacks active in the first actually has played really well the last. Swing it out to the check down. Nice move by Dillon in space. With a good play there to start the 3rd. And the Chiefs medical staff across the field to look at him. That's where they you can tell looking at him, it's a lower leg injury for Cook. We're not going to show you replays on it. The staff was right there until the Chiefs got over. The players
sort of controls everything, but he has made a lot of really big tackles.
Brian Cook's injury and get you any information as soon as we have it.
Okay, Melissa, thank you. Oh, really good young player in this league. Tough to see him go down. And they've got it at the 47. And Dillon runs to the right. And he'll get 2 yards.
Going to be the replacement for Brian Cook on the back end, a veteran. Once he sees that pitch, he goes and gets it. So they have plenty of
on the fake. Come on over to Jaden Reed, who's open. L'Jarius.
Talking about L'Jarius Sneed. We're talking about transition into that slot. But
and here come the middle. Love will swing it. It's complete, but short of the.
I think you go for this. You're playing the Kansas City Chiefs. You don't want. Coaches would tell you what difference does it make. You got Patrick.
Which was in motion. Love grabs. Romeo Doubs backpedaling, put it up, and Doubs brought it in.
Be really good at cornhole, I'll say that. He threw that thing a mile up Enders all around him. Watch this thing.
Cochran filling in for Drew Tranquil. A yard on the last one, so 2nd and 11. Here come the Chiefs. Pressure's on. Love, throw, Enzo Watson! Oh, grab by Christian Watson. And I think it's going to stand.
It's a touchdown.
What a catch by Christian Watson.
He's on a full-out blitz. He throws us the world champs. Let's go.
Anders Carlson adds the extra point. Dobbs takes the rainbow out of the sky.
Oh, replay.
Mahomes swings it to Kelsey.
The rest of the way. He has proven the
direct snap to Pacheco. Gets to the hands of Tony, who's
watch this face and got to Smith just in
that quarterback. Gives inside Pacheco. So the
double team, and you got double teams over here, and they're just pushing them right back into the linebackers. These interior three guys, as good as there is.
Sunday Night Football continues from Lambeau Field. After this, here at historic Lambeau Field. What a place for Isaiah Pacheco, the star on offense, out for the moment. And Mahomes will shovel it, it's deflected and incomplete.
Ball shot here. Look at, you're going to see in the middle tee is, where she gets an incomplete pass.
Is out again. Mahomes on 3rd and goal. Inside for the touchdown to Noah. So Noah Gray, the backup to Travis Kelce, and a bunch of two-time.
Just too many people to try and pay attention to on the field. Coming and 3rd and 25s and all the different things.
And he does just that. Noah Gray made for someone here to make it a 2-point game. Love up next. Sees Jordan. Then they built up and around the stadium. And then they built up and around. Need to do it. 2-point. And touchback. Pack will get it
up here. 4th and 2. Let's just throw one up in the air and let Romeo Doubs do his thing. Right over the hands of the defender on the back end, Joshua Williams. He touches it.
25, it begins. It's A.J. Dillon with a run of the game for the Packers. I don't ever remember saying that in a 4th quarter of a game, Chris.
Yep. Have stuck to their guns at left tackle, been rotating on running.
2nd and 8, Love will throw. 4-man. Love escaping, and he'll get.
Jones is going to get his pressure, and he does this time on Sean Ryan. And picked up that first down.
35, and that's a first down. There's a little pressure. Love gets it out quick. Christian
Cook, who we saw leave the field on the cart in tears moments ago, holding that left leg. He is officially ruled out with an ankle injury.
2nd and 5. And they keep going back to the air. This out is complete. Watson goes to.
Sometimes Jordan Love almost jumps out of his shoes when he sees somebody wheel and deliver that ball. He has a few of the qualities early here in his career.
On the play clock and the delay.
Henry Pearson, the fullback, is in motion. Love puts it up. 4 grabs, and Romeo Doubs never adjusted.
And the number of times that Steve Spagnuolo comes up with edge and nobody's going to be there to pick him up. And for Love, all he could do was simply.
2nd and double escapes. Karlaftis and Jones chase, firing in for Green Bay.
And we say it all the time. Are in 3rd down and 15, and because of what Kansas City's doing.
Have to get to the Chiefs 44. Bucket got a block, fires downfield, incomplete. To the drive, and Green Bay will punt for the 2nd time tonight.
Here you go, because it was Patrick Mahomes who could pick up that 3rd.
2nd punt of the night. Richie James says, get away. This one's heading out.
But it's amazing he's even in this game. Remember this play. Play after play, just relentless, refuses to backwards any way they can, and nothing, even that.
Have not been stopped. 2 field goals, 2 touchdowns, and a 1-play kneel-down drive. That's it for the rushing game. Had that with us, week 4 at the Jets.
That quarterback runs that violently.
Time for the fastest of the running backs, and he was a 7th-round pick. Mahomes downfield deep for Valdez-Scantling.
That MVS should have kept this wider. When he brought it back inside, you could.
Edwards and Lair is the back. Mahomes throwing in the middle. Incomplete. Hit the deck. Andy Reid's not happy. It's a 3 and out for the.
But it's hard to tell whether or not James initiated that contact or whether it was Keyshawn Nixon.
Townsend on to kick for the first time to step in, trying to get to the outside. Ray Connor was there covering. A terrific.
You never know what you're going to get out there, do you? Holmes, 6 minutes to go, 4 downs.
Reid in motion, trouble, and they get to him. Sack.
Initial pressure, Dana just kept working, and eventually got to him.
Job getting the snap down, and Carlson. 6 minutes here in Green Bay. 6th win, joining Minnesota, the Rams, Seattle. It's early to start going. And there you see.
So maybe a 65% chance to make the playoffs if they get this one. Here's Mahomes, pressured, put it up, and Rice got it.
Hero position to throw this ball. I mean, this is. Tired of hearing about it.
I promise you next time. Mahomes throwing again, sideline for Rice. The receiver running, official running right there with the play. Corey Ballantyne in coverage. And that left arm pull.
Pass interference, defense number 35. By rule, the ball is placed in the spot.
Would I have thrown the flag there? I probably would not have. There was a little grab. See a lot.
Going to materially restrict the receiver.
So that's either side of the coin. It works out for the Chiefs. But Mahomes throws a pick to keep.
They got the flag and tried to get it to Sky Moore. Nixon ran the route better. And
it's coming. It's this slot fade that everybody gets beat on. But Nixon
Dobbs on the side for 8. On
handling the receiver in the slightest. Sky Moore may have seen it, but it didn't.
He's terrific tracking the ball in the air. Rich Bisaccia.
Getting some pressure here. 2nd and 3. It is Dillon inside for the first down. A.J. Dillon.
And you have to treat it like you really have to get 3 first downs to have the game. Of course,
under 4 minutes, they'll keep it in the air. Love throwing to Kraft, incomplete.
Going down the field, I don't know if it was initiated by Kraft or something that happened.
Dontavian Wicks, good after the catch. Set up for the shove. And they take it's the Love shove.